Okay, question 2. We want to use the figure below, and then we have all these questions to answer. So our first one is we're looking for similar triangles. Complete the statement. So A to G to C. This triangle is similar to what? So remember, to be similar, there has to be two angles that are the same. So I'm going to look at the vertical angle first. Those two are the same. And then they both have a right angle. And that would show me that this is 30. Remember, if two angles are the same, the third one must be the same. So AGC, and remember, order matters. If I'm starting with the 30-degree angle, then here I have to start with D. G is the right angle. So then F, and then C is the shared angle. So we have another one. This time we're looking at C to D to E. We're looking at this giant triangle. So that is similar to what triangle? Well, C is the shared angle, so it's going to start with C, and then it's this one. They have the 30-degree angle that's the same. We just figured that out. So C, I'm going to look at D is my 30-degree, so down here it's going to be A, and then we're going all the way this time, so it's B. So those triangles are similar because they share two angles that are the same. All right, I'm just going to erase this every time because it's going to get messy. I know that's 30. So what is the measure of F to C to D? So F to C to D. I want to find this angle measure. And luckily, I already know two angles. So I'm just going to subtract from 180 because all angles add to 180, remember? So this is 60. Okay, what is the measure of A to C to B? So A, C, B. So we're looking at this big angle right here. And again, I'm going to kind of erase as I go. That's 30, that's 60. And now we're trying to find this angle. So I know by vertical angles that is 60. And I know that these two triangles are similar. If this is 28, this is 28 because those two big triangles are similar. So I actually don't need the 60 here because I'm looking at the larger angle. So for my triangle, I'm going to take 180 minus 30 minus 28 because they all add to 180. So this is 122. Okay, now we're going to look at sides. So what is B to C? B to C. What is that side length? So we can use similar triangles here. We can actually use the Pythagorean theorem, but I'm going to use the fact that, I'm going to call that X, that this triangle is similar, because that's 28 and that's a right angle, to this triangle. So we're going to set up a side ratio. Okay, so we have 24 to 16. Those sides are corresponding. You have to make sure you line up your corresponding. And now we're going to take the angle across from the right angle, or the side across from the right angle, our hypotenuse. So 51 to BC, or X. I'm going to reduce 24 over 16 to be 1. I'm just going to leave it as 1.5. So this is 1.5 and 51 over X. So to solve for X, you multiply by the denominator. That's always how you get rid of a fraction. So I have 1.5x equals 51, and then divide by 1.5. So I could have left it as 3/2 and then cross multiplied. Either way, you're going to get 34. So this side length is 34. All right, now we're looking at, sorry, I'm erasing every time because it would get so messy if I did, D to E. Okay, so remember that this triangle, this big one, is similar to this one. We already found that out. So I'm going to use, if I want to find this whole side length, I need to use this whole side length, which is 28 plus 30, 58. This whole side length is 58. Those are corresponding sides. So I need another corresponding side, which I just found, right? This is 34. And that corresponds with 51 because that's my 28-degree angle. So I'm going to use x to 58 equals, and make sure you go in the same order, 51 to 34. And I don't think that reduces. It does, 1.5, duh, same side ratio. So x over 58 equals 1.5. This time it's an easy solve because our x is on the numerator. So we're going to times both sides by 58. 1.5 times 58 is 87. So that side length is 87. All right, so let's type all that in there now. Make sure we got it right. So DFC, CAB, 60, 122, 34, 87. Yay, got them all right.